Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys move forward in everything that you do. Today for a market update and giving you some alpha here. We see a ton of articles, but let's dive in to what is trending here. Looking at the U.S. presidential election, Harris versus Trump, who is the crypto industry backing? So here they're saying while Donald Trump has been associated with broad support from the crypto community, many people in crypto have endorsed Kamala Harris as well. Now diving in, I'm not going to bore you with all the lingo, but diving in, they have a chart here which I thought was really interesting, pretty much highlighting who supports who. So Kamala Harris currently has Gene Sperling, which is a former board member of Ripple and former senior economic advisor to Joe Biden, endorsing her. John O'Farrell, who's a venture capitalist, partner with Andreessen Horowitz. JP Theriot, former CEO at Uphold. Anthony Scaramucci, Skybridge Capital, extremely bullish on crypto. Chris Larson, Ripple co-founder. They have Clean Mesidor. She has that endorsement, who's the executive director of Blockchain Foundation. Ben Horowitz is a co-founder of Andreessen. Mark Cuban, who is bullish on crypto as well. And then Laura Shin, Unchained founder, endorsing Kamala Harris. Now, looks like Donald Trump has only about 5 more, but let's dive in to see who it is. Endorsing Donald Trump, we see Jeremy Kauffman, founder of Library. Kathy Wood, huge. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, the Winklevoss twins. Douglas Leon, who is the managing partner of Sequoia Capital. Jesse Powell, Kraken co-founder. David Marcus, former president of PayPal. Elon Musk, as everyone knows, pretty bullish on crypto. David Marcus, the former president of PayPal. And Justin Sun, founder of Tron. Mike Belch, the CEO of BitGo. Robert Kiyosaki, extremely bullish on Bitcoin. Charles Hoskinson, Cardano co-founder. Charlie Shrem, Bitcoin Foundation founder, and then Mark Andreessen, co-founder, general partner of Andreessen Horowitz. So we see Andreessen Horowitz on there a little bit, but different people within the Horowitz organization endorsing both parties. So we see that you can see a little bit why people are leaning towards Donald Trump within the crypto community, because they believe that the adoption and embracing the tech would be a lot more broader with the policies that Donald Trump is claiming. So definitely see a different set of eyes. We see, a ton of different people partnering with Donald Trump. And then we also see some also partnering with Harris as well, because Harris gains crypto endorsements despite late start. Pretty much they're saying on September 23rd, she broke her silence on cryptocurrency policy, expressing support for the industry while emphasizing consumer protections. Now, the only concern there is consumer protections, which signals to us within the crypto space that the SEC is going to continue to be deeply involved and keep shooting in the dark when it comes to dealing with policies that are really unclear. So definitely something to look at. Very well put together chart in this article, just laying down the campaign endorsements related to crypto. So it's definitely good to highlight that. Next thing I wanted to highlight is a project. You guys have been asking about what project I believe can 50x or 100x. Okay. Talked about this project a long time ago. Accumulated a bag recently. Had a small bag. Pretty much doubled down on that bag right before things kicked off. Pretty much doing what we say we were going to do, guys. We said we're going to top off our bags. That's what we did, and we did it with. This is one of the projects we did it with. This project is called Myria. Now, we talked about Myria before. You guys may have forgot. But, Myria is an advanced blockchain gaming ecosystem designed to revolutionize how gaming and blockchain technology interact. So as an Ethereum layer 2 platform, it focuses on scalability, centralization, and providing developers and players with tools needed to create and engage with blockchain powered games. So the key components of Miria are built on Ethereum. Miria leverages layer 2 technology to overcome Ethereum's typical limitations, which is mainly high gas fees, as we know, and slow transaction speeds. Through zero knowledge rollups, which they call ZK rollups, Miria can process thousands of transactions off chain, then submit the aggregated data back to Ethereum's mainnet, resulting in significantly lower fees and quicker transactions. So this approach is essential for gaming applications that require fast interactions like in-game item purchases without burdening players with high transaction costs. So I'm very bullish on Miria. And one thing, and I'm gonna just go straight to it. The one thing that I'm bullish on Miria is that they already have the community. If you take a look at Miria and you take a look at really the framework, they already have over 1 million users already outside of crypto. Like not even including crypto, Miria already has over a million users. So you see the team, it has a beast team, and you can actually dive into the team when you get a chance. But if you take a look at Miria and take a look at their history, they've already powered over 1 million users already. The ecosystem already had 1 million users before crypto. So that's one thing that's is very different when you look at Miria in comparison to other gaming projects, right? So the team built by a team of visionaries and veteran gamers. You have people on the team from Ubisoft, 2K, EA, Facebook, right? A heavy hitter team. And we dive into the price action, but I wanted to lay that framework when we talk about why this project is huge. Because a lot of the gaming projects, they're coming out and they don't have the users. So you're building a project and you're trying to attract users while you're building. Miria already has the users, and you're really just integrating Web3. You're integrating, decentralized Ethereum layer 2, ZK rollup, right? And infusing that into your already established ecosystem. That's the big part. So looking at Miria, and to be honest with you, we look at the price action, we see it's under a penny. Now, the reason why I say this can 50x, 50 to 100x, okay? And I think I'm being conservative. The reason why I think that is because if you look at the max supply of 50 billion, you look at its all-time high of a penny, and then you actually just scroll here and you can, cool thing about coin market cap, you can see what do you need to make 1 million? Like, what do you need for 1 million tokens? And we'll just do an example, right? And I know everyone's going to ask, well, how much should I invest? I don't know how much you should invest. You got to make that own decision, do your own research. But I'm going to do 1 million tokens as an example, which is about $2,300. Okay. $2,300. And we take a look at coin market cap and we compare the performance of other gaming tokens, right? We look at, let's say, Floki. We look at Immutable X, which really isn't a good example. But if you look at Gala, which the circulating supply with Gala is about 35 billion. So with that 35 billion, we see how Gala Games has performed, right? And we see, okay, the max supply isn't there, but the total supply is 37.91 billion. Okay, so with that, we see the all-time high for Gala, right? Gala shot up to, let's say, just over 60 cents. Okay, 74 cents, right? Shot up to 74 cents. The key thing that I see is a little bit different from Gala in comparison to Miria, and this is why I think everyone should take a look at this, is the exchanges. Look at the exchanges in comparison to Gala. The volume isn't even there yet. Okay. We're not even talking about the product. Just look at the pure fundamentals of the volume, the trading volume that we see with Gala compared to Miria. Okay. We see here Binance, Okay, not on Miria. Okay, Kraken, not there. It's OKX. OKX is there, but even if you look at the 2% depth, like the 2%, to be able to move the markets 2% is even lower too. That's the opportunity right here. You'd be like, what is that? Right? The capital required to increase the price by 2%. Okay. We see here that there's you see that there's a ton of trading volume required to increase Gala. That's not there right now with Miria. It's not there. Look, you have the big gets 23,000. Okay. You have some exchanges at 664 cents or $664. Sorry. And the highest one you can see is 81,000 on buy box. Okay. Which is not necessarily a major exchange. Right. So that's the opportunity there as well. Just looking at those numbers, looking at these numbers right here for the 2% depth, whether it's positive or negative, that we're able to move the price 2%. If we compare it to Gala, okay, it's night and day. You see the opportunity right in front of you. That's a huge indicator of the opportunity. So do I think, the price point, I think 50 to 100x is possible. It's possible with Miria because of everything that we just covered. We look at the team, right? And when I know everything we're going brief, this is brief video, but we look at the team, we look at the price action, right? We look at the price action, and the biggest part that I think for me is they already have over 1 million users. That's huge. In a bear market, already have over 1 million users. So the timing here is impeccable, great timing, and definitely want everyone to take a look. Do your own research. This is financial advice, but I believe that this is a major play. We packed our bags on Miria, and we're very excited of the possible potential with Miria. So take a look at that. Diving into Bitcoin real quick, some price action here that we want to cover. And we see that pullback that I was talking about yesterday, that may come into fruition. I was saying be mindful because this does look like divergence. And it's playing out to be divergence, bearish divergence. So we have this, and then we have this here. So be mindful of that. A drop beneath this range, it maybe bounce. It could bounce and continue upwards. I think there's only a few days until that election. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days into the election. So that's 5 candles on the daily time frame. So I'm not surprised if we do a pullback. It's okay. It's healthy. It's okay. Right. Everyone's going to freak out, but it's okay. The weekly time frame as well. Showing, we pretty much cleared and made a new high, or at least almost tested the new high. Right. So be mindful of that. Pullbacks are okay. And like I said, altcoins didn't even move yet. So that's why, people have time to at least accumulate altcoins, still, because altcoins, they did burst up, but there wasn't a big move. So if you look at crypto bubbles, even today, there's a huge pullback happening across the markets for most assets in crypto. So it's okay. That's good. We look at the hour, look at the daily. There's a ton of opportunity. Everything's still up for the week for the most part, but for the day, pullback. And what's going to happen is you'll see the greed meter full pullback as well. But right now it's still 67. People are optimistic and excited to close October with a bang. So guys, definitely wanted to highlight that and go over some alpha, go over some market updates. Hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.